Hello everyone. I am Crawlers, and this is some more Battlefield 4 footage from Gamescom. Now, this is still the Paracel Storm map, which, by the way, looks eerily similar to Wake Island. And before I get into the actual multiplayer spectator thing, I'd just like to real quick go back to the Evolution trailer, and because there's a couple of things it seems I missed. Although I won't be listing all the weapons lists, all the guns that were released, because frankly, a GameSpot video already did that, and I don't know if there's anything to add to that. And I think Level Cap uploaded a video, listing all the guns a couple of hours ago anyway. So, I want my video to be my own. Alright, so a real quick side note, the Shytech M200 intervention sniper rifle is going to make it into Battlefield 4, classified under the name SRR61. Now, they don't have a picture for all the guns yet, for all the new guns yet in the new in Battlefield 4 menu, but you get the idea. Well, okay, the Revolution is going to be awesome, right? And the example that they showed us was the ship slamming into the island that the commander then could use as an AA platform. Now, it slams into the island only when the electrical windmill breaks, because it's actually caught on it. It's it's sort of snagged, and it's already burning. The windmill is, so you know that it's gonna go, and eventually, as soon as it disintegrates, that's when the ship goes. Now, besides that, there seemed to be a dirt bike or something equally fun in the trailer for Battlefield 4, which I won't tell you about because I saw something later in the game which might actually come into play here. And oh, right here, the thing that's on everyone's wish list, the destructible dam that floods the map. Isn't that freaking awesome? Referenced by the next shot, we are obviously on the same map, except right now we're going down the same street in a boat. So we know the map is flooded and side effects of the dam destruction, So I'm thinking that's gonna completely, change the whole battlefield, the whole map, and how you get around it, and just what sort of weapons you're going to be able to use better. And it's gonna be awesome, isn't it? Okay, so right now here is the electric windmill that we saw earlier that the ship is snagged on. It disintegrates and the ship slams into the island. Now, right here we see a huge smokestack going down. At least I think it's a smokestack. Or do you think it's the antenna from Caspian border? Okay, well, anyway, the next shot is awesome. As I said in my previous video, it is the antenna from the Arecibo Observatory getting completely destroyed. And by the way, that's the same antenna we saw in the movie GoldenEye. That was what, in 96, I guess? Damn, those were the times. Pierce Brosnan was still 007, and Facebook hasn't been invented yet. That was awesome. Okay, now to the Gamescom actual gameplay. There's a few things here. Okay, diving in, you can see the dynamic weather and all that cool stuff. The wind, the trees shaking, and Then the grenade icons, which are freaking huge. And if you ask me, they're a bit too big because, they fill up half the screen when there's so many grenades. And the next thing is the pickup gun, the gun you cannot find in your inventory, the 50. One shot kill no matter what. It is, as you can see, on top of this radar station. Also near the Bravo flag, you can see another pickup gun, and I believe this is the USAS 12. Correct me if I'm wrong here. And the one thing that struck me as they moved around in spectator mode was the map layout. The general map is somewhat like Wake Island, I guess, in that it's more or less a tropical island setup. But the difference here is that, there isn't one big main island. There are many small islands that you have to hop across. Oh, and by the way, there's the windmill and the warship I was talking about earlier. Okay, the Echo flag. And I'm not gonna say Elvis, so as all the, fanboys don't get pissed off again. The E flag is located on a wreck of an aircraft carrier. The same one we saw in the Angry Sea trailer, I'm thinking. Also, this is interesting. You get a warning when you're the last man in your squad. It flashes, and you got to stay alive then, so the others can spawn on you. Nice addition, I'm thinking. Okay, so the transport helicopter, the Russian Ka-60 Kasatka is back, but I think we already knew that. But here's something I noticed out of the corner of my eye. A quad bike in obliteration mode. Now, another thing struck me as I was watching the live stream. That is when Lars Gustafsson, the creative director for Battlefield, was giving an interview. He mentioned something interesting. That supposedly they're looking at a system where if you're the last person of your squad, so you basically let your squad get massacred, through dumbass gameplay, then you get taken down a notch, depromoted, so to speak, which I'm guessing refers to in-game perks, maybe. This is gonna be a very harsh system if they were to implement it, because, let's face it, there's still a ton of noobs playing. Which brings me directly to the next thing that Lars Gustafsson also mentioned, the test range map. Apparently, they're putting in a test range map that you can go in and basically try out, weapon combinations and tanks and such. But not only that, you can also practice flying, which is a big thing, I think, because many people just have no idea how to fly and how to use countermeasures properly, and just they just pile into a transport chopper full of people and the new pilot, and then he rams everyone into the ground. Really, I'm hoping that people will start learning how to fly from this. Also, another thing that he mentioned was the squad progression perks. Apparently, if you leave the squad you are currently with, the squad progression perks that you've accumulated, they do not reset, and you take them with you to your new squad. Oh, and this is one of the best things ever. The Russians, the Russians now get the T-50 pak-fa, which is the 5th generation stealth jet fighter that Sukhoi is building right now. Also, yes, the jet contrails are back, and then you can see this the cool T-50 cockpit layout. Okay, now the Chinese side, you obviously get the J-20 fighter, and this is what it looks like from the cockpit. Oh, and by the way, this is still the same map, just in good sunny weather. You can see the difference it makes in the colors. I mean, this is just awesome having dynamic weather and day and night and all of that. Also, as I said before, obliteration mode will in fact have the gunship. And, I think that's all of the things that I noticed here on day 1 of the Battlefield 4 livestream at Gamescom. Thanks for watching. Please rate, share this video, and check out my other videos at the end of this one. And remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.